Okay, the higher parts of America have already experienced a little white stuff already this season. The rest of us are on schedule for the usual treatment. If you're caught out in it, especially if you up north somewhere, then you had better be ready to dig in, ride it out, and survive. Doing it right can be the difference between hiking away the next morning or freezing to death overnight. To help keep you alive out in the snowy woods, the Swedewoods channel on YouTube created another grand survival video that must be watched to be appreciated. Here's what you find when you do view the critical lesson. The woods are deadly, cold, and deep. God gave us the splendor of the forests and the great outdoors. The aptly named Robert Frost gave us the memorable poetry celebrating the potentially distracting trek through the trees. And Old Man Winter can easily give us a life or death emergency in the woods, should we linger too long and too close to the wrong weather front. Today's video makes some assumptions. You're in the wild. You're caught out in a blizzard or other sub-freezing environment without hope of returning to safety before dawn. You have no sleeping bag. You made a regular mess of this outing, didn't you? You have to make a hasty shelter or become one with the ice and snow, maybe without even leaving a note about your hawking gun like that ice block dude in Jeremiah Johnson. Here's how to escape death in relative comfort. Pick a spot. And don't be too picky about it. Here, the bold Swed found a partially uprooted stand of trees. This is nature's inadvertent natural cave, shelter above and behind you. Make use of what you find. Fear not. The creepy crawlies, they're dead or frozen solid, just like you'll be if you don't act fast and intelligently. Looking around the forest landscape, or any landscape really, one will find a host of potential shelter locations. It could be a literal ground cave, a natural depression, a gully, a sturdy fallen tree, or just a combination of materials you assemble yourself. The first step is to find it, whatever it is. Make your bed. See, I just saved you the hassle of reading an entire Jordan Peterson book. Line the floor of your fallen tree cave with evergreen branches and soft, green needles. This will be where you sleep the night away. The material provides a minor level of cushioned comfort as well as a little insulation from the frozen ground. Light a fire. Go ahead and do it sooner than later. There are several reasons to do so. But first, pay attention to the details Mr. Swed goes into preparing his fire. Strike it the old-fashioned way, having the kindling ready to receive the spark. Why fire it up this early? 1. You might want the added warmth then and there, even as you rough out the camp. There's the benefit of added light from the flames as the sun fails. It's harder to work in the dark. You might be tired when you're done. Setting the fire now gets it out of the way. Remember to feed it while you work. And the fire will scare off the big bad wolf, surely lurking around waiting to eat you. Kidding, you're the apex predator, don't forget that. Have a snack. You'll need your strength, so go ahead and cook something up. You already have the campfire burning, so use it. Another benefit of an early fire. Yes, you can prepare the meal right on the evergreen branch bed. It's antiseptic because of the surrounding cold, and you're going to char it anyway. And, for God's sake, if you forgot your sleeping bag and ECG, then at least remember the hot sauce. Home shelter home. There's much more. With something over your head, insulation under your back, and a roaring fire, partly shielded from the wind, you're essentially set. Of course, more details are available, including expanded cooking options and forest-made furniture. So hit the link and read the full article and watch the video. Thank you for being with us.